Mm,
Hi, my name is Diana. We are spending an absolutely amazing time here in London, and today we're going to tell you all about our experience, our plans, and our opinions. I have to say, this trip has been a dream come true for me. Before we came, I spent so much time looking at photos and reading blogs, so my expectations were incredibly high. The reality has been even better. The city is just so alive, and there's a new adventure waiting around every corner.
Hi, I am Edwin. London is full of life, stories, and interesting places. It is our first time here and it has been incredible so far. I was a bit nervous about navigating such a big city, but the public transport is so efficient. I've been blown away by the history. You can be walking down a street full of modern skyscrapers and then suddenly find yourself in front of a building that is hundreds of years old. The contrast is something I really love.
Hello, I'm Adriana, and let us take you through our journey in this beautiful city. We've structured our presentation to cover a variety of topics and tenses. Just like we've been learning, we'll start by sharing our feelings about some of our favorite moments and places. Then we'll talk about our upcoming adventures using the future continuous tense, followed by some of the activement we're looking forward to using the future perfect. After that, will they dive into a couple of mysterious incidents we experienced using models of deductions. Finally, we'll talk about our favorite famous attractions, describing them with relative closeness and going to be a fun and compromise look at our London experience.
I do love the atmosphere here in London. The mix between modern life and history is just fascinating. I do enjoy walking through the parks and hearing different accents everywhere. My favorite park so far has been Hyde Park. I did feel incredible, peaceful, just sitting by the lake, watching the swans. It's a feeling of calm right in the middle of a bustling city, which I didn't expect.
Yes, and I did love our visit to Camden Maker. The food, the colors, the people. I did feel like I was in a movie. The food stalls were incredible. I did try a delicious vegan burger that I still think about. The energy there is contagious, and I did have so much fun just exploring all the unique shops and a variety of handmade craft.
Same here, I do think London has some of the most beautiful buildings I've ever seen. I don't expect to like the weather, but I did enjoy the cool mornings with hot coffee. The architecture of the old buildings, like the Houses of Parliament, is simply stunning, and it's something you can fully appreciate from pictures. You really do have to see it in person to understand its grandeur.
Next week, we will be taking about tour on the River Thames. While we are enjoying the amazing views, we will also be listening to an audio guide. I am especially looking forward to seeing the Tower Bridge from a new perspective, and I am sure we will be taking dozens of photos.
On Saturday, I will be visiting the Wonder Bros. Studios. I've always been a Harry Potter fan, so I'm really excited. I will be exploring the sets and probably will be buying too many souvenirs. I can already imagine myself walking through the Great Hall and wondering if I will be seeing any familiar faces.
And I will be attending a theater show in the West End. I am a huge fan of musicals. I have tickets to see Les Miserables. I'm sure that while the actors will be singing those famous songs, I will be crying happy tears the whole time. It's an experience I have been looking forward for 2 4 months.
By the time we visit the British Museum, I will have learned so much about British history, and I will have taken hundreds of pictures. So I will have enough memories to last a lifetime. I'm hoping that create a full photos album of all our adventures.
Before we go to Buckingham Palace, I will have bought a gift for my family. I have a list of people I need to buy for, so I am sure I will have finished my shopping before we leave. I am also hoping I will have spoken to someone with a real British accent. That's a small goal I have for myself.
I'm sure I will have tried many different dishes before we go to the Tower Bridge. London's food sense is more diverse than I expected. I've been crossing of new foods from my list every day, and by the end of the trip, I will have tasted a little bit of everything the city has to offer. Last night, something strange happened. I hear footsteps in hallway of our hostel, but no one was there when I opened the door. It might have been another guest coming back late, but it also could have been the wind. However, it was so quiet, so it must have been a person walking. It was a little unsettling.
I saw a shadow near the London Eyes 2 nights ago. I think it must have been someone playing a prank. It was creepy, but also kind of fun. The shadow was moving so quickly that it could not have been a real person. It must have been a trick of the light.
At the train station, we saw a man running and dropping a paper. We could have been in a hurry, or maybe he may have forgotten something important. We didn't see the notice he had dropped it, so he couldn't have been trying to leave a message for someone. He must have been let off his train.
Let's talk about the Tower of London, which was built in the 11th century. It's a place that attracts thousands of visitors every year. It has a mysterious vibe that I really love. The tower, which has a long and sometimes dark history, is home to the crown jewels. The ravens, which are kept up the tower, are another fascinating part of his history.
And the London Eye, which offered an amazing view of the city, is perfect at sunset. It's a gates wheel that moves slowly, so you can take your time to enjoy everything. We took a lot of pictures from the top, which provided us with a fantastic view of all the city's landmarks.
My favorite was the Natural History Museum, which has one of the largest dinosaurs exhibitions in the world. It's a place that inspires curiosity in both kids and adults. The museum, which is housed in a standing Victorian building, is a must see for anyone interested in science and nature.
So that's our journey so far. London has given us memories we'll never forget. This trip has taught us so much, not just about the city, but also about ourselves and our friendship. We've navigated the city together, laughed a lot, and made the most of every single moment.
Yes, it has been an incredible adventure. We hope you've enjoyed hearing about our experience, our plans, and our opinions. We hope that our presentation has inspired you to consider a trip to this amazing city one day. You won't regret it.
Thank you for watching our presentation. We hope you have a wonderful day and maybe our paths will cross again on another adventure. See you next time.